Hold on to your seats, Spy X Family fans. Episode 4 of Season 3 just dropped, and what a roller coaster it was. Scandals, secrets, death threats, and, of course, Enya's hilarious quest to avoid trouble and chase glory. If you thought diplomatic missions were chaotic enough, wait till family drama and school ambition collide with international intrigue. Let's dive right into this wild episode where the stakes go way beyond tea snacks. The story kicks off with news that Jonas Wellman, this larger-than-life opera celebrity, is visiting West Dallas for a major East-West cultural exchange event. This isn't just any show. It's pinned with sky-high hopes for improving East-West relations. People are gushing about Jonas, calling him the Herald of the Thaw, like he's some legendary peacemaker. The West is hyped to see him, and the event is supposed to be a milestone in peacemaking. But things go south fast. The tabloids explode with all sorts of juicy, damning headlines about Wellman. Cheating. Check. Leaking intel to the West. Yep. Mafia ties. Apparently. Bullying rivals and threatening newbies. You got it. The papers even say he's made awful, discriminatory comments about disabled veterans, and that he only cares about money, not peace. The media frenzy turns nuts. Citizens are freaking out, and protesters take to the streets screaming for Wellman's removal, claiming he'll ruin the rare chance at East-West harmony. The tension bleeds into the intelligence world. Agents scramble to keep up. It gets personal. Rookie agents are shocked and disgusted by Wellman, ready to label him public enemy T1 based just on the headlines. Handler, their seasoned supervisor, isn't impressed. She reminds them that these tabloid stories come from super sketchy sources. Right-wing publishers linked to politicians who hate peace with the West. Are these scandals even true, or is someone stirring the pot? Handler urges caution. Don't jump to conclusions and never, ever work on assumptions. Agents need to think clearly because, in this Cold War landscape, even the tiniest slip can cost lives. And the crisis gets heavier. A death threat shows up at the Opera House. Someone wants to bring justice's sword down on Wellman, claiming he's a villain disrupting peace. Now, the agents can't just brush this off. Sure, 90% of threats turn out to be pranks, but that last 10%, it's enough to start wars. The message: take nothing for granted. Handler sends her team to monitor intel, talk with the police, and get smart about event security. While East agents stress, the media circus grows. Rival newspapers throw out rebuttals. Previous accusations were fake it. Mistresses admit they were bribed. Witnesses say they were pressured to lie. And now Jonas Wellman is promising to perform for free. The public mood swings from outrage to confusion. Was Wellman innocent all along? Citizen opinions flip, but new doubts creep in. Some genuinely think Wellman's an innocent victim framed by anti-peace hawks. Others are still suspicious, wondering if all the revelations are just part of a clever cover-up. Amid this chaos, security for Wellman's event gets amped up, and still, there's that death threat hanging over everything. Eagle-eyed agents notice a suspicious security guard at the venue. He doesn't have the standard baton, seems out of place for his route, and is lurking in the background. Thanks to some code words disguised as kebab delivery orders, the agents pinpoint their target and rush to intercept him before he can attack Wellman. Across tight little spy exchanges and comedic kebab confusion, the agents stall Wellman, the police move in, and the would-be assailant, Pants Karmer, a 52-year-old ex-soldier with anger issues and a long rap sheet, is taken down before he can do harm. The aftermath digs into why Karmer would try such a thing. He's a war veteran who sees himself as the sword of justice. His pride and obsession with his own idea of peace led him to a warped sense of duty. The agents reflect. It's a powerful lesson. Don't get so caught up in your own convictions that you forget critical thinking. Rookie agents admit how vulnerable they were to sensational news, almost letting anger cloud their judgment. From this, they vow to do better. Seek facts, question sources, and never rush to blame someone because the consequences can be devastating. Even as Wellman leaves, new rumors swirl. Maybe all the scandals weren't fake after all. One mistress is apparently married to a mafia boss, meaning Wellman still has enemies eager to get him. There's talk he might defect and never return to Eastania. It's a reminder that, in the world of Spy X Family, truth is never simple. Motives are messy, stories twist on a dime, and peace is fragile. As the episode shifts gears, we find Anya at school facing her own set of spy missions. The bus is late, and as she waits with her teacher, the scene turns adorably awkward. Anya's caught between wanting to pass the time and wanting to avoid trouble. After all, she's already earned 2 tonitrus bolts, basically the Eden College version of detention or demerits. The teacher tries to help, offering advice on how elegance and self-control matter more than any checklist of hankies or school supplies. Anya, ever literal and goofy, interprets everything as being about keeping her handkerchief thorough and unhairy. The teacher, flustered, realizes teaching kids to grasp abstract concepts isn't easy. Teacher explains that being an imperial scholar, the school's highest honor, is about way more than just collecting stellas, honor medals. It's grit, self-management, teamwork, resilience, and dedication built up over years. As Anya munches on tea snacks made by a scholar chef, immortal line it's sweet and yummy. So shallow. She's totally focused on what matters most in her world, snacks and looking cool for Papa's mission. The scene is light, but touches on deeper themes. Success comes step by step, and even big goals should be approached patiently. Home at last. Anya shares her mission report with Lloyd and Yor, and, to their surprise, asks Papa for help with her homework. Lloyd's moment of panic, "Did you get another bolt?" is classic, but it ends in family warmth, dinner, and Anya's hilarious self-talk about how today's mission was impossible. Another reminder that, behind the spies and the crises, Spy X Family is at heart a story about family, perseverance, and the funny ways we stumble through our own undercover missions. So, to wrap it up, Episode 4 was a packed double feature: international scandal, spy drama, and Anya's classic school misadventures. On one side, You get a sharp dive into the power and danger of rumor, the necessity of critical thinking, and how even the good guys can get caught up in bias. On the other, there's the everyday comedy of a kid like Enya trying to figure out school, friendship, and ambition, one snack at a time. The ending leaves you with big questions, e.c. was Wellman innocent or guilty? Will Anya find her path to greatness? And above all, can this strange family keep the world and themselves together? That's it for this recap. What did you think about the episode's twists and the lessons learned about trust and ambition? Let me know your favorite moments, theories, and predictions down in the comments. Don't forget to smash that like button, share with your fellow Spy X Family fans, and subscribe for more deep dives and recaps. See you in the next mission.